I would like to say a word right now. These are dedications, and this year we have 2 dedications. One is to our almighty Godfather who started the Washboard Concerts, and the other is to a very special local person who was always the biggest supporter of our washboard, Spasm. First of all, we'll talk about Uncle Billy. Uncle Billy is Bill Gunter, and Bill Gunter was the old man of washboards. He was the guy who mentored all of us. He was my first teacher, and he was the first guy who showed me what you should do with the washboard, which is whatever the hell you want. Billy was a great guy, and I know he's watching over us right now. He is the godfather of the washboards, and don't you all agree? Our next dedication is a little bit closer to home. His name, informally, was Big Ernie Smith. Ernie Smith was on our board for many, many years. He was the guy who helped book the bands. He was the guy who always made sure that the bands were taken care of, the airlines, the rooms, and everything. But more important to this, Ernie always insisted that we have a washboard concert, and he would sit in his wheelchair, either there or there, in the middle of the front row, with his handlebar mustache and a huge grin on his face. Ernie passed this last year, and I have this is typical Ernie. We were the band that I played with. It was a put-together band. Was invited to play for his memorial, which was in an enormous church. And his daughter called me up a week before the memorial, and she had kind of a hesitant voice, and she said, "I'm not quite sure how to ask you this, and it's okay if you say no, but Ernie requested it in his directions for his memorial." She said, "Would you do a kazoo along?" Well, what I didn't know, and what just cracked me up, is I got down there, and there were 350 people in the church, and she had passed out kazoos to everybody, and they all had handlebar mustaches. So I looked out in the church, and there are 350 Ernies playing the kazoo. So anyway, Ernie Smith is our local person who's always sponsored us. We love him. We miss him. Ernie, this is for you. We dedicate this to Ernie Smith. Thank you.
God bless Ernie. Thank you, Sue. Nicely done. Yes, we all do miss them, but we will carry on. We have in the audience the next, two generations away. And that will be a surprise a little later on. She's practicing right now as we speak. But it's going to be a treat. Anyway, we're going to do a little country western, a little go down south to Jambalaya land. Yes. Oh.